Good afternoon, everyone. I'll be taking the session today. We will discuss. I will tell about how to deploy vCU vDU via Kuafu. So first, I'll tell a little bit about Kuafu. So Kuafu is nothing but a simple tool. So with which we can do various operations such as on container platforms. Or lifecycle management or troubleshooting, log collection of various products, including vDU, vCU, front-end gateway, RU. So you can see all the basic operations we can do at environmental level or vDU, vCU deployment or vDU, vCU testing. So we use Kuafu for that. Kuafu is a tool which is having certain scripts for us to run. It is automated. So to deploy vCU video, we have to run certain scripts. So everything is automated. So it will do everything for us. I will tell what are the scripts that we need to run for VDU and vCU deployment. So first, to have this application in your test line, first you have to go to Kuafu and go to Kuafu. You have to go to releases. So in releases, you have to log into your test line and you can use this wget command. You will have the latest Kuafu here. So you can copy this wget command and you can run in your test line. So if you run that, so if you run this wget command, it will download the Kuafu zip file, and you can use the tar command to extract it to your test line. So once it is extracted, uh, you can see Kuafu directory will be there. So you will have this Kuafu directory. So if you go inside this folder, you will find scenarios. So you have to go into scenarios. Here you will find three directories here. So first I'll explain vCU deployment. So we'll go into vCU. So inside vCU, you can see these many scripts are there. I will tell how we are going to use these scripts for vCU deployment. So firstly, we have to run this. We have to open this script. So we have to make certain modifications. This is config vCU deploy. So this is like a template where we'll feed all the information, like what is the vCU build we want to give, to which node we are deploying this vCU. So I'll just show you in this script. So once you are inside here, you can see that it's like a configuration file where there are certain parameters. You can see there is namespace. So you can give a namespace here for which to which namespace you want your vCU to be deployed. So I have given CRAN01 here, so you can give to your wish. And next we have to give build version. To give the build version, vCU build version, you have to go to this WFT. This page will have all the information of vCU builds. So you have to find a build which is having state as released. So this is having release. So we'll take this as an example. You have to copy the ID, like build ID. So you can copy this and you have to put it here. So after this, the next parameter that you have to feed is the node selector. The IV which I am using is SNO. This is SNO. So in default, it will take a single node. SNO is single node. So it will take one single node. If it is more than one single node, you have to specify which node you want your vCU to be deployed. So to find what argument you have to give here, value. So what you can do is in your cluster, you can do OC get nodes. You will see how many nodes are there, all the nodes which are there in the cluster. So once you do that, you'll get the name of the node. Then you have to do OC describe node and node name. Once you do this, you will find this kubernetes.io host name and the node name. So you have to give this detail, the entire value you have to give it here in node selector. So your VC will be deployed in that node. And after that, you have to feed VLANs here, VLAN values. So all this you will see in the test line page. So I'll show you. So we have here tracing VLAN. So tracing VLAN ID, you'll find it here. So you can go to the hardware page. You can see this is the IV029 and I'm using it. This is Dell SNO. So here you will see if you come down, you'll see tracing here and these are the VLAN IDs. So you can see I have given 803 here. So similarly, you will find OEM VLAN ID. So that is here. So that is 800. I've put it. F1C, F1U, you'll find everything here. So similarly, you have to change everything. If you don't find it, you can leave it as default. Whatever is given, you have to make the changes here. All once you are given all VLAN IDs, then you have to give all IPs now. So here we'll give vCU OEM IP. So you will find IP similarly. So OEM IP, you will find it here. So when you're doing vCU deployment, you have to take this value vCU OEM and you have to feed it here. So start IP and end IP are same. And OEM subnet IP is this. Under OEM, this is the subnet IP. So you have to give that value here. And gateway IP is also here. You can see that here. So you have to give that value. So similarly, you have to feed all the values for tracing. So that information you'll be able to find it here. So it will be here in tracing. So similarly, vCU trace IP and all subnet IP, gateway IP. So you have to give similarly. Same thing for F1C, X2C. You'll find all the details in the test line page. So you have to make the changes everywhere, all the places. And once you keep on adding values, you can come down and you can add the next subsequent information. So once you are given all the information, you will see at the end that we have a fast path device pool and slow path device pool. You can see it here, 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 and here, last line. So what you have to do is in this, for this parameter, uh, you would have described your node. So once you do OC describe and your node, if you come down, you will see all the resources. Here you will see SRIOV net device 0 and all these SRIOV net devices and VFIO. So whatever you're giving here for the past fastpath device pool, that has to be there, that has to be listed here. So usually for the fast path, we will give VFIO, but we can leave as it is because we can see that we are using SRIV net device 0 and SRIV net device 1, and we can see that that is there here. So once you make all these changes, you can.
Darshan, okay. Out of 0,
Yeah.
1, 2, why did you selected only 0 or 1 there, remaining 2, any reason?
No, actually,
Out to.
this template was already there. It was already given as that. I didn't make any changes because
No, no,
it
you
will.
described parts, right? In that is SRI
Yeah.
with 0, 1, 2 is there. We selected
Yeah.
only 0 here.
Yeah. 0 and 1.
Remaining 2, what its significance?
Uh, these all these you're telling.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Can you get it? This yeah, that's I have a doubt is there here.
Yeah, this is like a VLAN SRIOV. So you know that it is like network VM. So these many are defined. We can use anything here actually. So it will make use of it. It is not
I,
like you have to use certain any one of it or anything. You can use one for everything. You can give it there. But usually it is better to give VFIOs, SRIO VFIOs for fast path.
yeah, inside only I'm telling underscore 012 is there, right? We
Yeah.
selected only 0 there. Why
Yeah,
we are
here we
not
have.
selected 213? Because all test lines we are selecting same
Yeah,
way.
we can
Remaining
do.
two, yeah.
We can do. We can give 0, 1, any of which we have here. We can give it. It will work.
Okay, okay. Anything
If
we
it is
can give.
not the
Okay.
problem that you are using 0 here, you can't use it again here.
Hmm.
You can use it to your wish, but it has to be there. You have to make sure that whatever you're giving has to be allocated in the test line.
Uh,
Hmm.
Darshan,
Maybe Satya, maybe I can put it in this way, like
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody
here
can comment. Yeah.
if we are having
physical
any,
interfaces is divided into three. Okay, Bhaskar, continue.
you can continue. So,
Satya, actually, see here underscore 012 means there is a physical interfaces which we have divided into three, which will functions by using this SRAOV. Now, as we are having the only one VM kind of, we are using either 012 we can use. Now, this will has only one like VM, we are using only one. If you are multiple VMs or multiple SNOs like MNO kind of, then we can. There is a need to use multiple.
Okay, yeah, got it. We are using also SNO, always using 0. That's why I got confused. Okay,
Here it
got it.
is only
Thanks. Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
we are using
And
first.
that's why first one you
first.
are using. Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
New one we can use, but now we are using first. The
Okay,
sound.
okay.
No
Thanks.
choice. Oscar, you can ask if there is any doubt or anything
no,
which
that
you expect.
network interface device is mentioning like 012, anything we can take, right? Uh, the
Yes.
exact thing like a switch side configuration which we are having access, that only we can give that, not every 0, 1, 2, 3 whatever we are having. If we are having this switch side configuration, we can give that particular network device. Otherwise, we won't get this connectivity. So
Okay. So
that we
whichever
need
switch
to,
we have configured, which are using, we have to give that.
yeah, we need to give that.
Okay. So we have to give these. So
Like one question here. Are you guys sure is this something to do with the switch? Because at least as for my information, I think this is related to the hardware which you are installing on. This has nothing to do with the switch.
Okay.
so Ganapati, you're telling that we can use any or the switch
So we
which
can
is
use
allocated.
any, but I think these device names are based on your hardware. I think a Dell or HP or your RM20.
Yeah.
Based on your hardware, I think this will differ.
So these are the network VMs which are allocated, right? Which we are having configured.
No, I guess
So
this should be something related to the hardware itself, not the
okay, okay,
network interfaces.
okay, okay,
Yeah, maybe
okay.
that you can check it later and you can
Yeah, yeah.
provide the info.
Okay. So then once you have given all these details, you can the template will be ready. So after that, you have to run the create video namespace. That is the 13th step file. So this will create the namespace which you would have specified in that config file. So after that, you have to this you can see it here. We have it here. The 13th create vCU namespace file. So after that, we have to onboard video images. So for that, we have to run this file 16 onboard vDU file. So what this will do is it will download, extract, and load the video images for installation. So it will download, it will extract and it will make it available in the test line, so that next we can deploy our CNF vDU. So next what we do is we have to run the this file 21 create vcu.sh file. So this will run certain Helm charts. So it will run these three charts: preparation, prerequisites, and the main vCU chart. So it will create vCU Helm release. So you can see that here. After you run after you run this file, it will run all these Helm charts. And after that, your vCU resources, pods, everything will be allocated to your namespace. So you can see everything here. So once you complete this deployment, if you see a problem that you can see that everything is allocated, but certain pods are not properly allocated. So for that, sometimes you should go and describe the pod in that namespace to check what the problem is. Sometimes it might be small network issue and it would have not been allocated properly installed. So yeah, you can run this script again and it will be allocated properly. So this is how you install vDU and vCU. All the steps are same, but for vDU there is a small prerequisites we have to do. I will explain that. So for vDU we have one prerequisites, that is in Kuafu. There, if you saw earlier, there is one more folder here, infra config. So what you have to do is there is this file 20 manage RANIC software controller. This is for you to install the RANIC software. So if you run this file, you can see that it will create the RANIC software controller namespace. So after that, it will download the RANIC software zip file. Then it will extract the images and it will start the installation. It will do Helm install, and your RANIC software will be installed to your test line. So after this, you can follow the similar steps which I mentioned here. In the vDU config file, you have to add all the parameters. You have to fill in the data. For that, in test line, you have to follow this now. For vCU, we gave all this information, IPs. So for vDU, you have to give these values. So that is how you do vDU also. It is very similar. And I will also tell how you do deletion as well. So for deletion, you have to first run this file, that is 20 delete vCU and PVC. So it will delete the PVCs which are allocated. And next you have to run the same file with argument as hanging resource clean. So what this will do is, you can see I have run this command here, and it will start cleaning hanging resources if there are any after we remove PVC. Sometimes what happens is if we remove PVC, there might be hanging resource which are left behind. It can be little troublesome, so we need to remove all the hanging resources. So you can see that it will remove everything. You can see all PVs are being cleaned successfully. So once it is removed, it will show that it is successfully removed. After that, we have to run this file, delete vCU and keep PVC. So it will check again. It will remove all PVCs now, and it will remove everything. So in the last, you can run this file, delete vCU namespace. So it will delete the namespace and all your vCU or vDU CNF resources will be removed. So that's it. So these are very simple scripts methods you can follow. So you'll find all these scripts here. Whatever I mentioned for deletion, you can see. Um, delete vCU and keep PVC, and you can see that 12 delete vCU namespace, and you can see all the scripts you can see here. So if you want to check each and if you want to try it, you can run this scripts and you can try CNF deployment and deletion. So does anybody have any doubt?
Darshan, the Tranic version where we are giving.
Ranic version. Yeah, I'll check 1 second.
Yeah, in previous snapshot, you gave that Ranic installation, right? That one.
Yeah, we do that here. I think it will take latest Ranic release. So it is taking Ranic software controller, Ranic software 3.5.1. I didn't mention any. This will take automatically the, the latest one. But since this is an automated script, it will take the latest one. But if you want to try manually, similar steps you have to run manually. You can give your own Ranic software version you want to install.
And for sync operator, we need to do manually. We do we don't do via Kuafu, right?
Sync operator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Any more questions? Does anyone have any more questions?
I think Satya, if you want to install any specific version, right, after this Ranic install, you can just mention that version, what you need. It will install it.
Where Propel?
Maybe it has an argument.
If you see this 20 line, Darshan, can you go to the same screen?
Yeah.
If you can see this line, right, /20 manage Ranic sh install.
Okay.
After this install, it accepts few more arguments. Like if you mention any version number, right, it will take that version.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you can see that it is taking an argument, specify show version. Okay, you can say install to install specific version of running software. Latest version will be installed by default. Anybody has any other question?
Darshan, after this installation is complete, we just need to check only this two IPs has to be pingable, right? vCU and vDU.
Yeah, we can check that namespace will be created and all the pods will be allocated in that namespace. What do you mean? What else to check on that?
No, this
yours is same
vCU
thing,
and
right?
vDU IPs.
Yeah.
Whatever we allocate in the.
Yeah, for the pods which we have mentioned, for the pods that IPs will be used for allocating that pods.
To log into this vCU and vDU, I'm asking.
Actually, I've removed to log in. I think we can use vCU IP which we would have given here. So for each pods we would have given here, to log in we can use the same IP. Any more questions? Does anyone have any more questions? If not, we can end the call. I'll share the recording. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Darshan.
Thank you, Darshan.
Thank you.